OASIS.
So the Chaos HQ raised a door. Now we all learned this from Monsters, Inc.
Okay, here we go.
So these are specialized portals. So this is a gold portal because it's only accessed by a small amount of people. Say on your teleporter, you make this door, suddenly it changes portals to something else, and the sign changes, or the door color changes. And then when you open it up, like obviously on camera right now, it's still just the Chaos HQ because we didn't change it. But if we were to change it, suddenly you walk through and you're like, in the Grand Canyon or something. But if you go out, you can't always go back. Sometimes the exit portal is a one-way, then you have to find another portal that's in that area. But something that's cool too is a gauntlet in the wall, so that way you can put it on. And then you got your own, teleporter right here that you can spawn. Whether it's like you just press it and it appears, or you press and hold and like there, or you like double tap, hold, and then place, anything like that. But you'd come back through whatever room has been designated as a portal traveler, and then you can just put your gauntlet back into the case and you're safe. Or you could have a watch, and that's like your micro piece, so you can go like short distances and stuff, or like portal jump to smaller things, and then you can take pieces and connect them. So in your home you can have like character logs, and we'll say like, imagine you have a ton of skins from Fortnite, and now you can be like, oh yeah, and then suddenly like you're Spider-Man. You do this and you become the Human Torch. Or whatever characters you have. Or there's also like a button, that switches, like, or you don't want the button, you could have like a sensor, and that's motion controlled, and then you can just motion control and swipe through to find your thing, or have like an activated slider that pops up, or like an augmented window or something, like where say I could go like this, and then my slider appears here, but it's virtual, and then I can deal with that thing. Or there's the little like reticle wheel here, and I can hit that, and then like you could make it to where in your visor, when you look at this, it's actually in reality, when you take it off, it's either like a green screen, a blue screen, or a weird QR looking thing. And you can put it on, and then it looks like this. And then all your controls are virtual, and the whole display is virtual. So then like you could have specialized frames and stuff that either have touch buttons or control by area. So just by gesture in area. So your visor is reading your hands here on the frame, and if you go here, that does a thing, or here, and you could have it be mapped to where you want it, and then every time you look at it, it'll just virtually track, put it up where you need to go. So like, having a little emitter, where you want your display to be, you'll see like a little light come out of there and display it, and then you can access it or grab it and move it, things like that. And then also I had a cool thing for once we get like haptic rigs and stuff, like full on haptic rigs, haptic gear. See how over here we have the Echoes of the Dark Side of the Moon. Imagine like that's the home world, right? So like, or that's the lobby. You always like launch in your home, unless you're like, you saved somewhere out in the other universe and you didn't go back to your home. you know, because there can be homes inside of different things that you could portal into, but like your home is like your safest area. You know, like if you have a base somewhere out in the universe, it's not as safe as in your home. But like imagine this, you know, alright, I took Doctor Strange, I become Doctor Strange, and then, you know, whenever I hit a button, or if you have a brain machine interface, you can just think it and it'll start happening. But like you turn this way, and then as you like focus intently on it, that's for the brain machine interface. The more you focus intently, the growing as it's like coming out like this. And then it, you know, with your haptic gear and everything, you know, you'll be like, you know, standing here, but you know, it'll look like you're like running and jumping like through and flying into here, and then, you know, you're like looking over the town and stuff, and you're just like, oh, I know where my friend's home is over here. And you fly their window and then like land and go in, or you're like, yeah, let me see what the rabbit has to say today. I don't know. Or any of these like, you know, random things going on and stuff. You know, the limit of reality is your own imagination. Uncut.